If you think she'll remember you because of the messages you sent, you're already chasing a memory that's fading. She doesn't remember the man who begged. She remembers the man she felt, and feelings don't return through words. They return through silence, mystery, and evolution. This isn't a game. It's not manipulation. It's transformation. It's about becoming the man she can't erase, even when she tries. So listen carefully, because the way you move after she's gone will decide everything. Not your words, not your apologies, but your energy. Let's begin. Point 1. Stop explaining. Start evolving. The moment she walks away, most men start explaining. They want her to understand how much they cared, how much they tried, how much they changed. But here's the truth. Every time you explain, you're trying to control her perception. And the more you chase understanding, the more you confirm you've lost control. She doesn't need your explanation. She needs contrast. She needs to feel what happens when your energy disappears. So instead of talking, evolve. Let silence become the proof that you're not the same. No arguments, no explanations, no "I just want closure," just peace. Because when your silence grows stronger than your voice, that's when she starts to notice the difference. 2. Reclaim your energy from her world. You've built her into your routine, your thoughts, your scrolls, your nights. Now you have to take all of that back. Every time you check her story, text her name, or even imagine what she's doing, you're giving her emotional currency, and she feels it. But the moment you pull that energy inward, something powerful happens. You start rebuilding your center, your mind clears, your emotions calm, and she begins to feel the absence of your energy in her world, because energy doesn't disappear, it only transfers. And when you stop giving it to her, you start giving it back to yourself. That's when she begins to wonder where her power went. 3. Become the man she could never ground. She thought you'd break without her. She thought you'd crumble, lose focus, chase, or beg. That's what most men do. They fold under emotional pressure. But you rebuild. You start moving like a man who's seen the fire and learned to walk through it. You hit the gym harder. You read with obsession. You rebuild your discipline, your focus, your purpose. Because when you start becoming the man she could never ground, she feels it. You stop existing in her past and you start haunting her future. Because deep down, she realizes you became everything she once doubted you could be. 4. Let her sit in the silence she created. Most men rush to fill the silence. They text, they post, they try to show they're doing fine. But silence, when done right, is louder than anything you could say. You don't need to disappear to punish her. You disappear to protect your energy. You let her feel what life sounds like when your voice is no longer there to comfort her. You let her hear the quiet she once called peace. And as days turn to weeks, that quiet starts echoing back her own doubts. Don't interrupt that silence. Let her feel it fully, because what once felt like freedom will start to feel like loss. 5. Focus on power, not presence. You can't make her miss you by being everywhere. You make her miss you by being unavailable to her energy. Most men try to stay present, liking, replying, showing maturity, but presence without boundaries isn't strength. It's exposure. Power is found in absence with intention. When you stop showing up, when you stop reacting, when you stop being predictable, she starts to feel uncertainty. And in psychology, uncertainty breeds obsession. Let her wonder. Let her curiosity grow wild. That's not manipulation. That's gravity. 6. Build a life too full to chase anyone. The reason she left might not even be about you. It's about what you stopped being. You stopped being exciting. You stopped being grounded. You stopped leading your own story. Now's the time to rewrite it. Fill your days so full of movement, purpose, and vision that even if she texts, you hesitate to reply. Not out of pride, but because your life finally feels bigger than her attention. Women don't come back to words. They come back to energy that no longer needs them. And that's what you're building. A man whose worth isn't attached to anyone's presence. 7. Let time do what talking never could. You can't rush emotional gravity. You can't force her to feel your absence today. Time is your ally, not your punishment. Let the weeks go. Let her scroll past old photos. Let curiosity grow in silence. Don't break the stillness to check in. Don't send a breadcrumb to remind her you exist. Because time, when used correctly, makes silence heavy. It makes her remember the moments you never mentioned again. And when she realizes you didn't chase, that's when she starts to question everything. Point 8. Become the man who chooses himself. This is where everything changes. The moment you stop needing her to notice, to regret, or to return, that's when you become free. You stop living to be remembered and start living to be reborn. You stop trying to fix her perception and start rebuilding your foundation. You become dangerous, not because you're cold, but because you're complete. And the paradox is, when she finally comes back, you won't even be sure you want her anymore, because by then, you'll understand. She wasn't the test, she was the lesson. And the real power was never in getting her back. It was in getting yourself back. If this hit you, remember, silence isn't weakness, it's evolution. You don't chase what's yours, you attract it by becoming someone it can't forget. Stay still, stay grounded, stay unpredictable, because in the end, she'll remember the silence more than anything you ever said.